Hello, once again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining us for the first time, do well to subscribe. And if you have been a participant right from day one, thank you very much for following us. So, some weeks back, I shared this with my contact, and somebody slid into my DM and said, "Oh, please, do you mind doing a video concerning this? I think a lot of persons needs to see this." So, I'm actually doing this because it's on the demand. So, what I shared on my status for those that are curious about it, it's a story I read online about a lady that actually broke up with her boyfriend, and it felt like it was difficult to move on. I don't know the all details about the story, but based on what I read, so that's what I'm sharing. So she actually decided that since they can't work out together, nobody else is going to have him. I don't know how they've gone. All right. So she actually cooked, and both of them ate it together, and they both died from the poison. And somebody attested to the fact that this happened in his school, but he doesn't really know if it's as a result rather of the poison. But why am I sharing this? The title for today is "If I Can't Have Him or Her, No One Will." Must have seen a lot of things flying online where people feel like the moment we are done in this relationship, nobody else. I've heard this countless times in the past, present, and some persons even told me during their session and said, "See, you have no idea how far I've come with this person. So if we cannot be together, then there is nobody that has to be with him or her." You may say, why is she sounding so desperate? Why is it sounding so desperate? Really, we don't know what must have transited. So there are countless reasons why people make that statement. So we're going to be spotting out some of them and then how to come out of that. So number one, maybe the person has been dealing with, or rather, person had history with some trauma or something that had made the person feel less of themselves, and this person come along and made them feel special. Probably they've never felt that special, and this person gave them all the love they actually have been craving for. It's going to be very difficult for them to let them go. Why? Because they feel that their essence and their being has been recognized by just somebody, and this person happened to be their partner. So imagine this person now coming and saying, "Oh, baby girl, baby boy, I can't do this anymore." Then it's a problem. They are not going to let go. Why? Because that they feel that they can never get anybody to love them as much or accept them based on their history or based on the present day or the present them rather. So it's another reason why persons don't actually want to let go. Then the second reason is the fact that we heard things like, "After everything I've done for you," we're talking about investment financially, materially, all of those. So I came across one when I was in school, where he actually did a video, funny enough, and apparently he trained the girl in school. He loved the girl, wanted to get married to her, and after the whole thing, by the time the girl graduated, the girl told him that they can't work out. So the guy tried pacifying the girl over and over again, but she wasn't just buying it. She said no, she's not going to stay. So what he did was he felt, okay, fine, I don't think I can start afresh. That's another problem. Starting afresh with somebody, especially when you've invested so much in another person, feeling like this is the last bus stop, and here you are being served breakfast. So he said, oh, fine, since it's not working out, then it's better I can as well die rather than seeing her with somebody else. That was the statement. So he got his phone and did a video and was apologizing to his mom that he's sorry that he cannot, that he's about to kill himself because of this. And then after doing that, he even did a video of the sniper because it was found on his phone, and he killed himself. And the girl actually was questioned by the police, but you know the story, she's living her life and he died. So another reason why people do that is the fact that they feel, I've invested so much financially, body wise and everything, I cannot let this person go. Who else is going to accept me the way I am, or how do I start again with this kind of person? So that could be another reason. Another reason could be that maybe the person is suffering from, maybe the person has issues with low self-esteem, and yeah, I just feel like, oh, both of us are in the same group. So it's more like, if I am not exposed, you are not exposed, so we are good to go, we are complementing each other. But the moment one person now feels like, oh, maybe person got more exposed and now feeling we can't work together again, yeah, like, no, you have no idea. I don't see myself getting being valuable to somebody else. That's another reason. And then the last one that I can think of right now, because there are countless reasons according to persons. Some persons is like, oh, this person took me in when I had nothing, so I can't leave this person. I said the first person I be in a relationship with, the first person I dated, the last person I would ever date. So things like that. Oh, he deflowered me, so he must be the one. She was the first person I had sex with, so she must be the one. Or I had aborted for this person several times, no, I can't go. Or can say as well be that, oh, we've stayed for so long, everybody knows us. Yeah, that's one of those prevalent ones. Everybody knows us together. We've sewn clothes together. We've traveled together. Our families knows us. How do I start? All right. I could just give a little bit of story concerning that. At least I know of two scenarios that played out. I know of a particular couple online. Whenever they went out, they always wear the same matching outfit, and they put it on Facebook. So when we got to notice that they were no longer sharing themselves, birthdays, outings, and the like, we just pictured it that the relationship has broken off. They didn't say anything. They just probably unfriend each other. And I know of one that deleted every picture that she posted about the guy, and the guy did likewise. That's relationship for so many years. Then on the other hand, I know of someone who had been in a relationship for some time, and it was public. What he did was, by the time they broke up, he went back to the same place he made it public and said, oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are no longer together. So that everybody could know. Yes, he got a lot of backlash, because people feel that when a relationship has taken so long, it's when there's a breakup, the lady feels it more, forgetting that it's two people that came together and they were emotionally attached. So both of them will feel it, all right? So you got a lot of backlash and everything. So those are a few reasons why people make such statements. So what do you do if you find yourself in such statement? Number one, find out the reason why. The reason why you feel that I can never let this person go, before it gets so extreme that you feel that I must just kill this person. If I can't have this person, the person should just die, or we should just die together. It's not worth it. So find out the reason. What's the reason why I can't? And that reason could be by you reflecting personally, or it could be as you doing a therapy session or counseling session, however, or speaking to somebody else to help you. When you find out that reason, it can guide you to freedom. Number two ways to come out of it. Then you can, after having your reflection, actually, then you start taking the steps. Okay, what are those things you reflected on? Is it those classes that I mentioned? Oh, I had done this, I'd invested. Then start finding a way to move on. Moving on is not easy. For some persons, moving on is months. Some persons, it takes years. Some persons, it takes just 2 days. Yeah, moving on doesn't have a yardstick. It's just peculiar per person. So you can as well start working on moving on, which is a process that you'll be guided into during your sessions, your counseling sessions. They're going to guide you on how to start moving on. And then if you already start you've already started harboring negative thoughts, you can as well start dealing with it. Although when you start moving on, you'll feel that it's not really worth it. I'm going to be rounding up with this particular story. I know a particular person is good. Each time I think about her story, I always laugh. She was dating somebody, and then she kept saying if this guy break up with her, she would just kill herself. We are like, where do these guys see this love? And they eventually broke up. Yeah, she landed in the hospital, not like she committed suicide. the shock and everything. She was in the hospital for some days or weeks thereabout. By the time this baby girl came out, she moved on faster than we could even imagine. Now, she was thinking she couldn't move on because of how much she loved him. But in the real sense, it's because you've not seen how beautiful you are personally and how amazing people out there are gushing over you. You will definitely find somebody. And obviously, you need to know your worth. It's very, very important. If you attach your worth to a person, people leave no matter what. Even if they don't leave you as per relationship, they may change location, they may change their interest may change and everything. So if you attach your value to a person, when they leave, you feel you don't have anything else to offer. So you need to be done on your identity. I hope this video was helpful. If there's anything that stood out for you, please put it in the comment section. And if you want us to talk about something, I'm open also to hear that. See you next time.